Yo, welcome to the Monday Mid-Soul. I'm your co-host Kev, aka Buckeye City Soul, and we have a great show planned for you today. But first, let me go ahead and pass it to Dragonfly Jones.
It's good, fam. It's your boy Polos and Jays. Got another great show. Excited to be here. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to the man in the upper room.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mo. I need to do something better with my background because y'all see sandals, shoes, and packages, and my background and the package ain't for me. So we're gonna kick it over to
You got packages in the back?
You
got packages in your back?
we're gonna kick it over to Mr. Marley Mall.
What's going on, usual suspects? Your boy Marley Mall here, leader of the Light Skin Legion, certified lover boy 2.0.
Whoa.
A great
wow.
Where'd
this come from?
Yeah, brother, let's get it. It's Monday. Let's go, fellas. Bring the energy. Usual suspects. Let's kick this thing off.
Man, I don't know if I have enough energy for all that.
Yeah, that ends the show for me. Certified lover boy.
Run it back.
The only thing I'm loving is cookies.
Oh,
better slow down. You're gonna be looking like
me. Certified lover boy.
I eat the wrong cookie. You know what I'm saying? Oh man! All right, so let's go. Let's get right into what's in the box. What's in the box? Sponsored by Unbox app. Make sure you guys go ahead and download it. If you have blue bubbles, if you have green bubbles, fuck off. This is what's in the box, where we talk about the last pickup we've had since the last show, as well as somebody hopefully will have the pickups for this week.
Have I missed? You act like I missed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Real quick, let me shout out to the chat. The people who came here to see me. They're not thinking about y'all. They came here to see me. It was good. Jeff,
you.
KB, Fresh Kicks, Mel, the 50 artist, was good. Steezo, always good to see you.
Steezo.
Queen Paula Map, how you doing, Queen? While we pulling out our shoes, y'all can also let us know what y'all picked up this week while we going through.
Yeah, shout your shoes out. Who wants to go first?
Pick up of the week.
I will right here. So
All right.
This week I picked up
Kobe.
Nothing.
You lying.
Next.
You lie like a rug.
Well, I picked up something that ain't here. Excuse me. I apologize. It ain't here.
You got that duel of the Iron Mics. All right. Well, I'll go because mine's already showed already. Marcus blew it up. But I did get the
wait a minute.
85 jump.
What you think about him?
You know he's gonna get this.
I like him, but these joints run tight.
Yeah, I ain't even trying. I told y'all that they was probably gonna run tight because of that back.
It wasn't the back.
It
ain't the back. It's the toes. Yeah, it's
12.
I should have got a 12 and a half or a 13, maybe even 13.
Where you grab them from?
From the stock.
Okay.
That's the stock.
Shoot, I
had to take the insoles out these joints.
Damn, for real.
I hate doing that.
Yeah. So, but they're all right though. They're all right on feet. It's a little different.
Okay.
He's not gonna be keeping those.
I'm gonna keep them, man. Because I mean, you know what I'm saying. I keep the Buckeyes.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see him again, Kev. Man, listen, I almost bought them last night. Somebody was selling them on Reddit for retail, and I just missed it.
Yeah, I didn't pay retail, but it wasn't too far.
Okay.
It wasn't too far from it.
They tans.
Okay.
I keep them clean though.
Well, I'll go next. I just got to reach back because I'm trying to complete a pack, so I picked up the
motherfucker.
The rich round.
Rich round, yes sir.
Rich
round. You got the
plums. Did you get these two?
The plums is next.
I didn't get the what?
You didn't get these?
Damn. Those lows, those dunks?
Yeah.
Or the I don't get dunks, man. Dunks don't love me.
I need the dust. I want them dusty olives. That's the only.
Yeah, them dusty olives, they going up though. They going up.
That's why I need to hurry up. Yeah.
That's what they call y'all, dusty olives.
Yeah.
I'll stay in my lane.
So call me next. What you got, Mom?
You know what they call them at the retirement home? So I circled back my first online L. 56K modem, AOL. Yeah,
Oh man.
the Lightnings.
Yes, sir.
So they are finally in the collection. I know there's been talk about the quality and everything else. And listen, this pair isn't as crispy as it could be, but I got another pair on the way. So hopefully that one will look better.
Damn,
But,
two?
The double up.
Yeah, Willy
you
Wonka.
got to, bro.
Two.
I was about to go full reseller and be like buying all sizes, DM me.
Man, I'm tripping.
But I opted out of that message, you know. So I just, you know, old school, one to rock, one to stock. That's it.
All right. Well, KB First Kick said he got the off-white dunks. They finally came in. Of course, we can see you posting 700 times already. With the fit and everything, you know. Jay Jeff said he got 2 pair of Blazers. He kind of
Smart man.
ball with them Blazers.
Smart man.
Blaze.
M. Kern, don't pay resale just yet, man. Them shoes are still dropping. It's gonna be stores getting them in this week, so that price gonna drop. So hang in there, buddy. Hang in.
Where they at right now? The resale.
Nike got theirs in today, so that's why they was on Nike on Sneaker Pass. And I heard DTLR was supposed to get some. I think Finish Line, Jimmy Jazz. I think they were all supposed to get some like today or something like that.
You talk about retail stores?
Yeah, for those lightnings. So
Yeah,
Might
price
mess,
drop.
man. You know what I'm saying? If I can find a 12.5, you know.
yeah, I want to double up for sure.
Yes. Look at this dimple though. Like they really just said F that.
I
I'm
told
gonna
you,
buy it
man.
regardless.
You know what I might. You know what I might.
Remember my fire reds look trash.
Yeah, all the fours. Only 4 that came out that wasn't bad was that University Blue. That's the only one.
And I still need those too.
I don't like the tongue on those, but I like them.
Yeah.
I need those.
On
Somebody.
foot, the tongue don't bother me as much as just looking at it.
Yeah.
When I had them on. I kept saying I was gonna cut it, and I put them on. I was like, whatever. At least for the picture, I ain't got to worry about it. But that way, I didn't jack anything up pre-pick.
Somebody be like, "Oh, you didn't get the full tag. You got the fake boys." All right, so that's all we got. That's all we got.
That's it, man. Everybody.
All right, it's quick. It's gonna be a quick show.
That would be all right.
All right, let me go ahead and pull up
9 sharp.
that release. We ain't got a whole lot of stuff dropping this week. Oh, damn it. Why my share
There's
button?
few
not
teams,
working?
few teams tomorrow.
Share screen.
Few teams.
Look at here. Look here.
They got try to
All right.
play.
All right, man, it just take a while. You got to hit by 4 or 5 buttons before you get there. All right, so the 31st, Adidas got quite a few drops, which we're not going to even care about and look at. We're going to keep on passing those. Then you got the Nike ISPA on the 31st.
ISPA, the Air D'Artagnans.
Then you got the Nike Overbreak Light Bone or the Flintstones.
Some people
they
like
still
the
make 'em more?
light bone, dark bone.
Couple of more Adidas. We're going to keep on swooshing past those. Get down here to the Air Force One
That
Crater.
slide the best one on.
Unintended.
This one.
Then you got the Adidas Ultra Boost DNA black paint drip. I don't know why they still making Ultra Boost. But
DNA and drip just don't sound like something that you want to rock on your feet.
then the shoe I'm trying to cop tomorrow, the New York versus New York Dunk Low.
I need those.
Wait, that's
Yeah,
drop tomorrow?
Is it
They're
tomorrow?
expensive,
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So make sure you
Oh,
try
damn.
for me, Mo. Thanks.
Hey, I'll try for you.
Yes, sir.
I thought you don't like dunks.
Oh, dunks don't like me.
Oh,
I said
Now,
I can't cop them.
I can't hit them on the app either. I've never hit a pair of dunks on that. Well, except for the
Really?
off-whites.
I hit those camouflage. Them joints is
He
go.
said except for the off-white.
I mean, but damn, that's one pair. I mean, out of shit.
I mean, would you
You got
rather
the most
Off-White or New
expensive
York
one.
versus New York? You tell
Do
me.
what?
New York versus New York or Off-White? You tell me.
I mean, yeah, the off-whites, of course.
All right.
He said all of it.
But the New York versus New York looks better, in my opinion.
Yeah, look fire.
Have y'all hit
Yeah,
on anything on sneakers at all this year?
Yeah,
Yeah, I fit on Travis.
them camo dunks.
Oh,
Yeah,
you hit
I
those?
hit- I hit the Lightnings, the Dunks,
The
and
shit.
one other shoe. I hit all in 1 week. But
Damn, for real? Okay.
that was all I hit
Get
this
to the
year.
point where I don't even try no more.
Oh, I
Only
try.
thing I hit
I
is
keep
black and
trying.
white bounce. I keep trying. March.
Bro,
That was the last time I hit. March.
I took so many L's on the Lightning on Saturday. I had everybody and their mama enter for me, in all sizes too, from men's all the way down to toddler.
I'm telling you, man, I had not had a hit before the off-whites since the Jubilee 11s dropped, and that was November.
Sir, but you don't need sneakers because you have other methods.
I don't. Those methods have not been coming through lately. Matter of fact,
do we need to go back to your Instagram page?
You can go back there.
No.
Do you want me to? You want me to send you the receipt? Them FTCs did not come from a plug.
Oh,
stop assuming.
Okay.
Making an ass out yourself.
Right. Stop assuming. I got them acid wash dunks, but that was shit. I think that was the last one I got for the last few months. Anyway, let's get over here to the Nike Air Max 2021 GS pink and white. That's not it.
You gonna get them?
Hell no.
Hell no.
What I do want is this Nike Dunk Low cider, but I haven't even seen where it's releasing over here. It released overseas, but I haven't seen where it's releasing.
What are they? What is this that they're Yeezy Supply? They're selling the Donda album.
Why would you sell it when you can stream it?
I hadn't seen nothing about that.
It just popped up in the Yeezy Supply. So like Yeezy is it
as well.
They got Yeezy Supply, KanyeWest.com, and Adidas. These niggas really trying to make moves.
Yeah, they're selling a digital download.
Oh yeah.
I did get that little mixer.
You spent $200 for that? Nigga.
Why are we talking about prices?
Wait, what'd you do?
Because I was
the little thing where it makes you like a little producer where you can
that bullshit.
Right. That's why we talking about prices. You better come with some dope ass beats too. We want to hear all your shit.
Oh nigga, this is about to stay in the case.
Oh no.
I'm gonna sell it for $1,000. Don't be hating on my genius.
We want to hear your genius.
Laced up in the house.
Oh god.
All right, moving on to the next one. We got
Oh,
the Nike Dunk Low Move to Zero, the white and soft pink. That's a dope colorway. That's a dope. I haven't seen that on any of the apps either, but that's a dope colorway.
Yeah.
Then you got the Air Presto Volt. We're gonna skip this Air Max Terrascape. Then you got another Air Max 2021 in the black and green. Got this Air Max 97 white multicolored. Then you got the Air Max BW Hemp.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything is ugh.
I like my BBW.
Yeah.
So I can try and eat some lunch with you. Oh, what is this? What is this?
Man, I don't know what the damn ads is. And it's not even showing all the kicks that's coming out because there's actually a few more dunks besides these that's supposed to be dropping. But you got the University High white and red.
Wait, those are
Wednesday?
I haven't seen.
That's what they're saying, but I haven't seen them on anything. I know I've seen the Georgetown. Yeah, I haven't seen those. I've seen the Georgetown. What was the other? The blue and white highs.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Navy. Yeah, that's right.
They're ready to go ahead and blow these dunks up. They about to turn them into Air Force One.
Yeah, I don't. We skip.
You missed Mo's blazer up there.
We skipping past all of this. Well, here go the Lucha Libre blazer for you, Mo.
What?
They got that Lucha Libre set coming out.
Oh man, that's terrible looking. Newt Rockneys.
I don't know what Sneaker News is getting. I mean, Kicks on Fire is getting all these pairs because I hadn't seen none of this stuff on the apps.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Those are probably just placeholder dates.
It must be because everything is showing September 1st.
I'm not excited for none of that.
I'm about to say, yeah. Maybe we could have skipped the segment today.
I mean, we really could have because I mean, this app jacked. It's got.
I mean,
there's the Georgetown on September 2nd. The Georgetown lows, those are dope.
I didn't even know that was
Mo, you can get them Serena Williams.
I mean,
don't even.
It might look like your style.
Good trade bait. Also on the second, you got the women's starfish. It's gonna go up to a men's size 12, so I will try for that one as well.
Wait, hold up.
Then you got
that's not the joint that just dropped.
Nope.
So
the men's dropped. How you got an app with that keeps counting your shoes? You don't even know no damn shoes.
And your app be telling people when the damn shoe dropping.
Right.
I ain't even bought. No, that's what I'm saying. That already dropped. I didn't know that another one was coming. It's the same shoe. I thought like last time I remember the black and white. Well, I mean, I'm busy.
Matter of fact, this should be your segment.
Don't try and push your shit on me.
Also on the third, you got the women's shimmer Jordan 4, and those look pretty dope, man. Those pretty dope. Don't be mad, Kev, because they're not gonna be in your size. Don't hate.
I still don't like them though, man. Like I don't like.
Wait, what was the other pair that you just talked about before the 4s?
Who? What pair? The starfish?
Okay, never mind. We're good.
Who getting them Jordan 39?
Probably you. You got the Stewie Griffins also dropping on the third. Those are
that's a must try.
Those pretty dope. I saw
that's a must try.
Town. Yeah, definitely a must try. Chill Town got those.
I'm not doing that.
Got that early pair.
Good, Kev. You got me.
Yeah. Man, you know, Kev be buying that shit and secretly reselling on the side. Shit, I be doing.
Sometimes I might try for these military blue 4s though.
Yeah,
golf joints.
Yeah, you got
Would you do a bottom?
Need those for the links. Size 11. Go if you want them. Get a half size up. Telling you.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I got some 5s that are kind of
100%.
Because that bottom is gonna give you no
the
give.
way that the way that they cut the mold, it's a little bit different.
That's good to know.
I got 3s, I got 9s, I got 6s, 13s. So I need to add some 4s to the collection.
I wish they would do it so like you could take the cleat out and rock them regular without sliding all over the damn place.
Yeah.
Can't you unscrew them things on the bottom? I'm saying
you can unscrew it, but it's hard on the bottom.
No. But shit. Replace the sole on them.
So I'm about to say sole swap.
It's too much like
I know you got some doubles or some 4s over there.
Yeah, I could
yeah, you got
yeah, I got plenty.
Yeah, we know.
I'm sure plenty that you ready to get rid of or chop up.
Yeah, chopping something up is just kind of heart wrenching.
Not if you get something better. If you're getting rid of something that you don't really care about, right?
All right. Also on the third, you got the Dunk High Midnight Navy. There's a few dunks dropping this week. I don't know why they're not out showing on here. Also on the third, you got the Undefeated, the third pack for the 5-on-1.
Boo.
On the fourth, you got the Jordan 6
Moabs.
Bordeaux. Oh yeah, you do got, it's like 3 colors of the Moab coming out. It's 3 colorways coming out. I don't know if they all this week, but yeah, it's 3 colors. I might go for those. And you got the Social Status Dunk. Those are dope.
I don't know, man. They look
Can you
crazy,
click on that, Marcus?
Them look like cartoon shoes.
Oh, because of the mids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids getting the lows, which are the kids.
Yeah, I would have preferred a low, but
yeah.
Them joints look silly.
If they're a low,
that's okay. Yeah, like I look fresh on my feet if I get it.
Or a high, right? Or a high. Something about
definitely
the mid,
high.
but I'm just not. I like some of the mid.
Definitely, it messes with the eyes because of the aesthetics. It's not a particular silhouette that you're used to seeing, especially right now with the whole dunk phenomenon. But the story, the colorway, everything else that surrounds the shoe makes it one of those must tries. I'm gonna be Cuba Gooding Jr. punching the air if I don't get these.
These are type
well, you might as well go ahead and start punching.
Get ready.
These are type of shoes that a nigga that licks oversized lollipops in public.
Why you gotta be an end for?
Why you gotta be oversized lollipops?
Oh my god, Swagoo, that's good.
Those are fire. That's definitely a must try to cop, man. If I don't, then it's definitely gonna be a resale pair.
Cop ain't playing. He said they already got both Moabs.
Who that? Oh yeah, I know. I saw one pair of the Moabs he had, but I didn't see the other pair.
Well, damn.
That's it.
All right, so let's go ahead and we get into some topics. Do I have a topic?
Topics? You got something loaded up?
No, you been lazy.
No, I think I got rid of it.
Been lazy.
Got rid of it.
Man, lazy shoot.
Lazy.
Y'all wanted to go to this platform, so
Who's y'all?
Y'all did.
Not y'all.
This platform is fire too.
I guess
What's the problem, Kev? You can't do something.
No, I can't. I
can do
just
it.
can't. I can't customize as much on this.
How you can't not see everybody else just dropping all kind of extra shit?
We can talk about that.
I'm not trying to load that shit up again. Shit, I loaded all that shit up before. Nigga.
Quit looking at all them damn car magazines and shit. Get back to your job.
I'll be looking at no car magazine.
He can put a 22-inch spinners on his Lexus driving the kids to school and shit.
Hey man, them kids got to get to school on the bus.
Oh, he don't even let him ride in his car, boy. I tell you.
I do, but man, shoot, we just got new trucks at work, so I'll be driving the truck all the time. I don't really drive the Lexus.
Nice, beat their stuff up.
Hell yeah, it's a brand new motherfucker, smell new and everything. I'm just rolling over stuff. It's like I be treating it nice. I treat it nice.
Yeah, you better get it right. You know, somebody from your job probably listening.
Somebody, yeah, I know, right? Somebody did hit my car today. I was at Jersey Mike's and the dude backed into my whip. My boss was like, "Somebody just hit your car." I was like, "Man, you joking?" Turn around, this dude had an Acura and he just tapped. I was like, I hadn't had the car a month. I just it just hit 1,000 miles today. And then, but it didn't do no damage.
That's new car blues, man. The first month I had my car, it got hit 3 times in the parking lot. I got hit by some debris on the freeway twice.
Damn.
Lost
That's
the
like, I drove my joint home. I drove my joint home and I'm like, what the hell? Like all the rocks and shit were kicking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I bought a new Camry, like this is like back in 07. It was brand new. And there was a damn truck tire in the middle of the damn road. I rode over that joint. Stuff was hanging out. Shit looked like lunch meat hanging out.
See, I hear this is why I don't want none. This is why I don't want a brand new car. I hear stories.
Oh yeah,
like
when
this.
your car ain't new, then none of that stuff.
Keep that.
I rode through them puddles. I rode through the puddles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a higher up truck. So I ride through them joints. And plus, it's been raining here. It's been flooding and stuff. So I definitely throw that joint in the 4-wheel. But
speaking of flooding, man, anybody in New Orleans and all that, man, y'all definitely in our prayers. I know Hop, had a little weather out there where he is. Glad to see he's in here. But yeah, y'all definitely in our prayers, man.
Dang, man. Sorry to hear about your wife's 10 G's worth of damage. And that just devalued the car too, because Carfax gonna hate on you.
Yeah, I'll be hot.
For real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tried to park away from everybody. I backed in and everything. Dude, he just backed his little Acura into my car. He got out and then he was about to get back in his car and not say shit to nobody.
Man, it's like when you get a new car, people want to
the magnet
damage. It is exactly because I would park in the back of at the very back of the parking lot. People still hit me. It didn't matter where I park, man.
Oh, look at Marcus. He thinks he think he can avoid us.
I mean, how you hit a big ass yellow car is the thing that's crazy to me. How you not see that?
Man, people are just weird in general. Like sometimes I go I'm in sales, so I eat a lot in the car or truck or whatever. And then it'll be a whole parking lot with nobody in there. Clark W. Griswold, somebody gonna pull up right next to me.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, what are you doing over here? Like, this ain't weird. All right, so let's go ahead and get into topics. I think the first one, what we gonna do? We're gonna talk about Nike and Geiger.
Oh yeah, let's get into that one. Yeah.
All right, so somebody go ahead. I wanna get in on the end of this.
That's Mall's Avenue. So go ahead.
It's my avenue. I bet. So the quick Cliff Notes version of it, the backstory is as we know, Nike has been going to town as far as lawsuits. Primarily right now, looks like they're targeting a lot of customizers. So we know about the Cool Kai incident. And now they're going after Geiger, essentially saying that he dubbed their Air Force One, that the designs are basically the mold, this, that, and the third. So Geiger responded on Instagram, kind of essentially defending himself in the shoe, saying that he paid homage to Nike, that it's his own modified mold, essentially, and that it has enough of whatever the technical term is, enough changes to make it, not a Nike knockoff. So he's saying, like, he's strapping up his boots, he's ready to go to court, he's gonna fight for the little guys. So more to come on that. But yeah, Nike v Geiger, round 1, fight.
Yeah, this will be interesting. And the thing is, I mean, it's not like he hasn't been doing any other type of Nike customs before. So I guess I'm curious as to what triggered him with this this shoe in particular. Or is it just a matter of they just been picking off people and they're like, we're gonna add you to the list? Because if I'm not mistaken, I wouldn't have been surprised if he wouldn't have, in some capacity, kind of like Johnny Hicks was saying, is that he's had some communication with Nike so that there are none of these problems. He's been doing this for so long, so I'm just real curious as to where this is coming from.
I think Nike's fed up, bro.
They probably had a falling out of some sort, and
that's probably what it is. They had a falling out. That's why they went after Warren Lotus, because of
here's the thing, people move around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been doing this long enough. I would say, like, when you have a contact at a big spot, it normally lasts about 2 years, 2 to 3 years, then people rotate out. Right. So, like, right now, I'm super duper dry in the Kyrie Nike space. My guy, he's in a different department, and the new person, haven't heard from him yet. Right. And that's been going on, let's call it 6 months. And in another 6 months to a year, somebody new might come in, they reach out, and then boom, now I'm back in the rotation. So as people come and go, I mean, the unwritten rules and all that stuff, they go out the door. Like, because you have, it's cool. You don't have anything in writing. Right. And the fact of the matter is, it's still there. It's like, I've heard other people say, Nike's been ripping off customizers and taking their colorways and ideas. And at the end of the day, it's their product. And
right.
If you put it out there and they want to make it, it's their shoe. They own the mold. They own the intellectual capital. So if you're going to do anything that strongly or remotely resembles what their intellectual capital, protects, then they have every right to go after you. Now, they may not do it to everyone because it doesn't make sense. Right. If you're only making,
you ain't got no money.
If you're not, exactly.
If you're making 12 to 20 pairs and it's like more trouble than it's worth, and that's all you're doing, and then you're on to the next one. But if you're going to sit there and produce, hundreds upon hundreds of pairs and generate millions of revenue, then they're going to be like, whoa, where's my cut? Like, you're eating off of us. That's what I'm saying? So I get both sides. And in this case, I feel like Nike has the right to go after what they legitimately believe is their intellectual capital.
I mean, I think they do look just like the Air Force One.
But if you make a change enough I'm sorry, Marcus, go ahead.
I don't understand why I put the energy into it. I mean, you have people who actually making a shoe exactly like yours and saying, this is a Nike, this is a Jordan. Go after those guys. Why are you going after the creatives? Let them do their thing. Go after these damn UA companies. That's the problem. Invest your money into something that's going to truly benefit you, because it's not going to benefit. Most of these guys who are making these shoes, who creating these different shoes, they may make 100 pairs, where you're talking about millions of pairs of UAs. That's
different government too, though, because the Chinese government, you're able to do that.
These same shoes are being made in China. They're all being made in China.
Right. But it's not a US based business. So when you spend the money, it's like you're sending it over. You're not, I mean, you shouldn't get taxed on it because they ain't paying no taxes.
That's true. That is true.
They're manufactured from the same country, but the distribution and sales are happening domestic.
Right.
So that's why they're protected by U.S. patent laws.
And then how do some companies like Bait get away with making their products?
So I was listening to the Kickback. Was that Friday night on Twitter Spaces? And Sneaker Fetish was on there, and he gave some insight. Long story short, there's basically a loophole where their protection expired, and they got right place, right time. So they were able to jump in and do their thing and take that and run. Since then, Nike's kind of closed that back door. And ultimately, that's why when you look at the Air Force now, it says Air Force 07, because that's when they cleaned up their patents and protected what's theirs. So that was just happenstance, right place, right time for them.
Right. I thought if you change, I think I mentioned this before, and I'm not sure what the percentage is, but if you change something by X percentage, it was like 20% or 18%. I mean, then it's technically you can't copyright it, right? So I don't understand.
That's what Geiger was saying. He's like that he's done what he's needed to change enough of the shoe for it to be considered his own, because the outsole looks different at the bottom of the shoe. Rather, it's got the G's and all that stuff. There's no swoosh. Obviously, he's got his logo on the back of the midsole. He's got his own moniker and everything. So
I'm sure he's covered. I mean, he's been doing this. He's been doing this for too long to be sloppy, right? Maybe early on, maybe a year or two, you're a little green and you're not sure what to do.
Right.
I mean, he's been doing this too long to not at this
it
point
all depends,
say,
okay. What
I think that like sometimes you could be right though, and if the money ain't, if someone else has more money than you, that just comes down to
I mean, they can run you through. They can just keep taking you to court until you're broke, and then you have nothing. You have to tap out.
Has Geiger
going against someone with unlimited funds?
Yeah.
Has he at any point worked with Nike, Geiger?
Work with Nike as far as like a collaboration or just like
not
any type of creative
knowledge?
Yeah, not that I'm aware
An
of.
official one, not to my knowledage.
But like we said, I'm sure he's had some sort of some contact with somebody there. But as far as like I said, as far as
chef
an actual no. Man,
Skinner, I need them New York versus New York dunks. Skinner,
Nike.
Hit me up.
Me too.
Hit me up, Skinner. I need them. You can say fuck Nike after that.
Nah, he loved Nike.
I know he do.
Every time I see his posts, it's like.
I just think that. I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth it to continue trying to push that shoe when you've had success with your own style? Like, is it worth it to even waste the money on that? Because is it even? I mean, to me, it does not look like a sweet shoe. But I'm also not a huge Air Force One fan.
I mean,
depends on what on the revenue that he's getting from the shoe. If he's getting significant money, yeah, maybe it is worth it, right? If you're just taking the net sales and saying, you know what, I'll dedicate whatever net sales I have from this shoe for my legal battles. Worst case scenario, I break even. Then it is what it is. But there's also principle. There's a principle of the matter.
Right. You don't get pushed around.
Correct. You also don't want to be like considered a fraud and everything else. There's reputation that comes into play. So there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of different variables if you start to unpack the whole situation.
So what about this though? Say all right, Geiger, he has his colorways. Say Nike says, all right, bet we're gonna do the same colorway. Now, does Geiger have any type of legal recourse that way? If he
on
can't,
colors?
if can't,
like on the color blocking?
Yeah, say they put like they just
copy him.
Yeah,
I doubt it. You can get black cement shacks.
True, but them.
I
mean, you get the essence. It's just like
if he can show that he produced his shoe first, Nike can afterwards. I mean.
I don't think the colorway will make a difference, though, man. I think it's the mold. I don't think it got nothing to do with it.
But I think that like when the shoe's so close, though. But when the shoe's so close already, and then they match the color up, the colorway, I think that I bet you he would get salty and he would say, I mean, that's what people like. You say that Nike steals, or people say Nike steals, customizers' ideas, but I mean they can't put out every shoe colorway in one shot. I mean, they gotta leak it out. So, maybe they might have gotten there at one point. Maybe they got inspired by somebody else doing something else, and it's funny because I remember people were talking about when the was it the Hair 6s were coming out, somebody had made a pair and it was just like the ones that just came out now. I'm just like, well, I mean, they made the damn 7. So how can you say that they kind of have, legal, they have right to do that? What up, Money Fresh?
Yeah. I mean, I mean, how you gonna be salty though, right? If you're copying their mold and everything else, I mean, you're doing the same shit essentially. So,
Right.
can you really be salty? No. I mean,
No, but I
like, you
think
wanna
when it
say,
comes to
okay.
colors, like you can change the tint just enough.
Yeah,
Right?
everything can
So
be
there's
changed
like
enough.
hundreds of different blues. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
Yeah, right, exactly. Pick a little something in the same hue family, and
right,
boom, you're fine.
lighter, darker. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it could be enough to be like, yeah, I'm coming at you, but different to where it's a totally different colorway.
I just
I
wonder,
think-
like, no, go ahead.
I think they're just getting out of hand with this. I think it's one thing if you know these smaller brands were stealing money away from Nike, but I mean the same people who are buying, if they're still the same people who are buying these customs are probably still buying Nike. Nobody's sitting here saying, "Oh well, I'm gonna just buy this person's brand and I'm not buying Nike anymore." No, they're buying both. So if they're not taking any money from you, then why not let it ride?
So if people started doing variations of Unboxed, but users were still downloading the Unboxed app and still using it, but they monetize their app,
I mean,
what are we saying in that
And they
scenario?
and they're taking away
Because
from
Nike's a big.
yeah.
See, here's the thing: because Nike's a big company, doesn't mean they don't have rights to their shit. Like we see
Oh, of
them because
course.
they're a huge corporation and they basically print money that they should be okay. But the fact of the matter is, people are making money off their hard work. So I feel like if a company, if they want to go after someone for it, when you're doing it that, oh shit, like I might get clapped. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if we use someone's music, we might get clapped. So
Mark,
it all works the same way.
Mar, you waiting on a package from Nike or something, man? Because you show us on that
No,
side.
I'm about to play devil's advocate. Listen, I'm the last person that's gonna be, rah-rahing for Nike the way they've done with the sneakers app and everything else. But I'm just saying take Nike out of the equation altogether. Say it's a different company. It's company X and company, B. Like it just is what it is. It comes down to just plain principles.
But if
just because they're the bigger company doesn't mean that they don't have rights to their shit. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, of course, right.
Like you can't just continue to rip them off.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Let's say, and maybe I'm off. Look at like something like you got GOAT, and then all of a sudden StockX came along, right? I mean, granted they're going to cipher some customers away, but at the end of the day, it's one of those where if one is doing something better, customer service, this, that, and the third, if they're still continuing to do a business model that keeps people happy, I mean, they're still going to get those customers. Just like Nike. I mean, even though their customer service ain't the greatest, but they're still going to continue to get those customers. Yeah, they might lose a little bit of something, but I mean, at the end of the day, if they want to sit here and offset the money, then they can make more of the shoes that they're limiting, and boom, that offsets some of what maybe they're losing from these customizers.
Here's my thought.
But I'm with you, Maul. Like I agree, right? Like you're infringing on my shit.
Go. I've got another.
Well, yeah,
go ahead.
Well, check this out. Here's my thought. If Nike made enough shoes for everybody else to buy, then I could see that, like, say if their shoes started sitting on shelves and, and people were buying the shoes that were just like theirs, then all right, cool. But they're not making enough anyway. So how are they losing any money?
It's not about them necessarily losing money. That's not the point. They don't have to be at a deficit or a loss for them to feel a certain way. Like they're protected. There's a certain reason why they file patents and everything else.
So right, I see what you're saying, Maul. It's like, this is my shit. Don't
copy
that's all it comes down to. You're not taking my money. It's principle.
Yeah, I mean, I see exactly what you're saying. I'm with Kev. I mean, if they don't care about us as a consumer, so why are you spending your money on something that really is not going to benefit us at all? I mean,
and as a consumer, why are you buying it? Right?
Why am I buying?
If you're buying a Geiger,
I'm buying it because I like it, not because I can't get it from Nike. I'm buying it.
But you like it because it resembles something that you already like that you can't get. At least in the way that Kevin is explaining it, because he's saying if they produce enough, I wouldn't have to do that.
Well, I wouldn't be curious to pause.
But what is it that he's made that looks like something that you couldn't get your hands on? Because the stuff that he puts out to me looks completely. I mean, as far as like what Kev's saying, it looks different. So
right. I'm just like I said, playing devil's advocate.
Right. Yeah.
And in the same breath, right? As these little companies start to sprout and come out, like you're killing the competition. Like, I'm not going to let you grow a brand that's going to compete with me later in the future off of the work that I've done, right? It goes to the origins of Nike, BKA Blue Ribbon, right? They had the design. They were partnering with Tiger, and they became their own company, flipped it, went to Nike. You know what I'm saying? They were still in their infant stage, and at that point, they were just starting to build their own brand. They weren't the conglomerate, the huge company that they were now. So, if you have an opportunity to crush the competition and maintain a stranglehold on the market share, you're going to do it.
I'm not going to crush the little man. I'm not going to crush the little man.
You're not, because you're thinking from a consumer standpoint.
No, I wouldn't think about the little man. I'm gonna think about Adidas. I'm gonna think about the big companies. I'm not concerned.
You don't got to worry about Adidas, because Adidas ain't gonna pull nothing like that.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I still want the money that they making. I don't want the money that Geiger's making. I want the money Adidas making. How can I take Adidas customers and bring them over to Nike? I'm not worried about taking Geiger customers, because they still gonna be a part of what I do, because they're buying something similar to what I make. So I would rather.
Right, that's now. But then they make, because for a while Tiger and Blue Ribbon / Nike were both making Cortezes, right? And they were both selling. I'm just saying, like I said, giving an example, that may or may not be the reason, right, to crush them. I'm just thinking in my head, like, hey, like, if I've got an opportunity to remove someone from the competition and get them from stealing making things that look like my shoes, then I'm gonna go for it.
I think if I were them, I wouldn't crush them. Maybe it's one of those where you go to them and say, listen, I mean, if you really want to do something, you say, I'm gonna give you 2 options. 1, I'm gonna take you to court and I'm gonna crush you. Or 2, you can cut us in on a percentage of what you're making and you can do whatever you want to do.
Well, see, that percentage, that's where it becomes a drop in the bucket. It's better for them just to set the precedence and be like, we're not letting anyone make money off our design, so cut it out. Because if they get him, if they get Kai, if they get this other person, then it's going to limit that from happening in the future. So it's not just about the individual, it's about making sure that this doesn't perpetuate.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
Just my 2 cents.
No,
I mean, you're right.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
I don't like it, but you're right.
While we're talking about Nike going up against people, let's talk about Nike going up against bots. I mean, I started watching that video that y'all sent, and then I was just like,
should have finished it.
All right. So shout out to Skinner.
About to say, let him know.
He sent me a video, and basically it's talking about, in general, bots and the sneakers app, and how Nike has actually done a pretty good job with bot protection on the sneakers app. There was a period of time where they weren't as protected and bots were able to eat. A lot of frustration these days, right? Myself included. I blame bots. I blame a lot of things for my L's on Saturday. But what the video is saying, that it's not really bots that are causing that, that Nike has different layers of protection. And in some cases I could be, canceling myself out by having multiple accounts with similar info and being flagged as a bot.
Right.
So yeah, it was an interesting video. We can post. Anybody got the link? We can post it in the chat if anyone's curious. They want to check out on their own.
Shoot, Skinner, send that link.
You get the link. You can send that over.
We can post it.
But yeah, listen, there's a lot of good information, and what I took away from it was, A, I might be canceling myself out, and B, shit still gets botted, just not as much, right? Shit's getting through, and a bot still got a better chance than I do. So damn it, I'm still blaming the damn bots. I don't care what anyone says. Because listen, they're getting through. The fact of the matter is, they got more entries than me. Right?
True.
So at the end of the day, their chances are still higher than the average consumer.
True. The video was good for me because I think I'm canceling myself out in some capacity. I gotta be, and I know I've had a couple of accounts, but I need to take a step back and look, because I'm gonna throw my brother out there because he don't watch the show. I mean, this man, him and his wife's account is like automatic between Travis 6s, Travis Lowe's, Aleli May 1s, What else? He just got the off-white, the off-white.
Didn't both of them hit on Lightning?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's right. And then this weekend, both their accounts hit on Lightning. So I mean, he don't miss. He just doesn't miss. Oh man.
Well, didn't FedEx get him?
Oh,
no,
yeah,
man. So that's what we thought. He called them up, everything else. It passed the date. He literally texted me last night. He got one of the shittiest pairs too.
Oh, at least he got him.
He got him. It was like lot. It was either 10 or 16 or something. But he was like, man, these look like a girl's pair. And I was like,
I thought they got him for the Travis.
He got those too. But then he got early access. His Travises came no problem.
Okay, I thought they were the ones that had the.
That's what I thought too. I thought you said he got for his Travises.
He got. Then he got early access after he got the Travises.
Jesus Christ!
That's what I'm saying. Like this man's account is like it's to the point where I want to just jack his account. Like, look, man, I'm about to log in and steal that shit, or I'm gonna change the shipping address on your account, and you ain't gonna know it. But I think to some extent, because I played around with stuff so many times with the account, I think maybe I am canceling myself out, and I might be better off just starting fresh. Because to me, there's no algorithm that's just specific, right? This whole, if you participate in all this, you do this, that, and the third. His wife don't do none of that. She does none of that, and neither does he. This man is working like all right. I don't believe any of that shit because he hits on every fucking thing. He doesn't hit the notify me. He doesn't share shit. He don't watch no videos. He just gets on when it's 10 o'clock and he's like, oh shit, I got it. That's it. So I don't think there's any real design to it. I mean, I think people like to put it out there that all this helps. I'm
right.
Based off of his account.
It's twofold. It's twofold. It's superstition. And then Nike, leak that information out there just to get more engagement on the app, right? Because that makes their data look better. Right? They're gonna start dropping ads in that shit.
Exactly. I think that's all it is. Just trying to sit here and get you to be more active, and that's it.
And LP got a good point, man. I mean, you look at Foot Locker, Foot Action Champs. They don't have any kind of bot protection in place. None.
Of course not, because
you can't win on those sites. You can't win.
So if Skinner's there, correct me if I'm wrong. So if I'm not mistaken, they're Shopify, maybe. And the thing is, they have bot protection, which is like, I think I heard like $2,000 a month if you want to get bot protection. And Skinner, again, correct me if I'm wrong on that. And I mean, at the end of the day, why am I going to pay Shopify $2,000 a month for bot protection when I'm still going to make my money, even if it's the bots buying? I'm not paying for that.
Right. So I said, if you're continuously putting out pairs, it doesn't make sense for you to do that. They're putting out pairs, like the big stuff, Union, right? They can do that on a big collab, but if they had to do that multiple times a week, like that stuff adds up.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, but it builds customer confidence and it makes people want to shop with you. I mean, because since Undefeated and Armanier did what they've done, that's all you hear people talking about. Why can't everybody do what they're doing? Why can't and it builds up loyalty and makes people want to come back and shop with them. So spending that $2,000 a month is really not that big of a deal if you got customers who are going to keep coming in there and trying to buy from you every time you have a product, because they're not going to go to Foot Locker, they're not going to go to Champs, they're going to go to Undefeated to try to get a pair because they know that they're protected. So I mean, to me, it makes
smaller. Yeah, maybe if they're trying to get more traffic or what have you. But a big box Foot Locker, like, it doesn't make sense for them to do that. Finish Line's never getting bot protection.
Right.
They can't even get their app right. Like.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I tried to get the Lightnings on there and they put me in a line with a little man walking. What is that? I mean, what that gives me no confidence that I'm gonna get a shoe when I see a man at the back of a line.
Yep. And then 20 minutes later, it's like, oops.
Yeah.
Like you knew that was gonna be gone.
You don't even get the notification sometimes. You just be sitting there, and then somebody else got to tell you, "Oh yeah, your size is sold out," while you just still sitting there.
They should give you a percentage that you might hit. Like, okay, like you got in, so you got a 65%
window.
I just hate when you sit there for an hour.
I like that idea, Kev.
You sit there in line for an hour, and then it's just like, oh, didn't get them. Like, man, why you make me wait?
Right. You knew I wasn't gonna get them 45 minutes ago. So
wasting valuable time.
That's like you go into the store and you're like, the 60th person, and they know they only got 30 pairs. It's like, 31 and on, y'all can go home.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. But our dumbasses don't get out of line though, and we already know this. But we don't get out of line. How many times have you got out of line when you went to a store and you knew they only had a certain amount? You still stay your ass in line and go all the way to the register. We've all done it. We've all done it.
If I'm somewhat close, then maybe. In my younger days, I might have gone in front of some folks, but
exactly in my younger days. Now, nah. I remember me and Baller were going down to what's the spot we were going? Wherever I got those PSMY 15s from. But whatever, we would go down there for releases.
Was,
what's the spot? There we go. Yeah. We would go down there and they would come out and they'd be like, yeah, we got 15 pairs. And if I see I'm like number 30 or something in the line, I'm walking away. Period. Right. There's no chance that I'm gonna get a pair because you go
to the front of the line and you figure out who's trying to keep their pair and who's willing to get cashed out. I mean,
right, and then if not, then it depends on how much they're trying to cash out for, and then
that's the game, bro. That's why these IG sellers, they be flexing with the big piles. Some of it's backdoor, some of it's proxy, and some of it is cashing people out.
Yeah, this is true. Shit. Well, I ain't got the cash to cash nobody out, so fuck it.
You're lying. You can't hide money, bro.
All right. So
we got more comments come through about the Geiger that you had posted up there. I thought that was kind of interesting.
What
about the price point? I have my glasses on my contacts, so I can't see clearly, but say something on the topic. Typically costs $100. You can get it cheaper.
Yeah, this one too.
Right. Talking about the price points. Yeah, some people definitely do like the aesthetic of a Geiger.
Yeah.
There's personal preference with everything, when it comes to customizers and creatives. And listen, I don't get it. It's not for me, but to each their own.
Yep.
But
Shoe Palace is the worst.
Oh, I don't even mess with them no more. That's stupid.
The carts are busy. Like, what the hell are the carts doing?
That countdown be pissing me off. 2 minutes. Oh, it's done, or it's hot right now, and then we can put you back in for another 2 minutes. It's like,
no,
I'm good. You ain't gonna have me looking like
I just take the L. Like, I don't even. It'd be 10. I realize that a shoe is dropping at 10:15. Like, so much for that.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
All right, what else we got?
All right, what's up? It's 8:52. So what's the closer?
Yeah, what else we got?
Well, there was one more, wasn't there? Oh, Kanye.
Oh yeah. Did everybody listen to it?
I did listen to it. I listened to the whole thing today in the car.
Hour and 43 minutes.
The whole thing. I've
listened to bits and pieces. I can't do the whole thing at one time.
Yeah, I mean, because at the end is basically the same song. I mean, like, it's the same song with he added people on it. Like, I like the one the last one with he added the locks on there.
Yeah,
I thought that was dope. But I know a lot of people were pissed off about getting left out. I know he had beef with was a Soldier Boy, and then
Soldier Boy.
Chris Brown was talking about him too. I looked at Pino's thing and I seen that there were some people that were upset about not making it.
You always got to just ignore anything Soldier Boy says because he's the biggest
he's
liar.
A troll.
He's the biggest liar in music. So
he's the president of Atari right now. So
I'm like, and then they said something back about it. Like, nah.
I would love to hear what happened with Chris Brown though, because I don't think Chris Brown would come out and say those things unless something really happened. So
they're saying that they're mad that they got left off, or that they did a song and that song.
They were sending verses in, but it didn't make the final cut. Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Something to that effect.
I mean, he could have put him in. I mean,
Chris Brown care. Chris Brown, he good.
I mean, for the most part, every song on there has a feature on there. So if Kanye asks you for a verse and it didn't make it, I mean, that's Kanye. That's Kanye. I mean, at the end of the day, if anybody he calls say, "Hey, I need a verse," shit, I don't care who it is, they're gonna send him a verse.
Of course.
So if your verse got left off, then I mean it was trash. And I mean, keep it moving. I mean, you know how the music business works. I mean,
I thought him and the Babies was gonna get into it because then he said that they tried to leave him off because Universal. They said Universal tried to leave him off because of that stuff.
Yeah, because I guess what they're saying is that they didn't sign off on his verse, and so they put it out. And then Kanye was like, "Nah, don't leave him." They were like, "If we want to make the deadline to push it out, you got to cut him off." And he was like, nah,
Kanye said that we reached out to his management and they didn't get back, and the manager came out and said that's bullshit. He said that there's no way that they would not let a verse that the baby did not go onto the hottest album out.
Right, exactly.
So
exactly. I mean, Kanye sent out text too. Like,
Kanye just
he's like, I'm not leaving them all.
Kanye been bullshitting this whole time. I mean, and everything he been saying has been bullshit. You know,
and his work though.
I mean, has it worked? It has it worked? Yes, but did the album come out? Is it a great album? Is it a 10? Is it a classic? No,
I didn't know 10.
No, it's but all right. This is Kanye's a different animal. Like Kanye is, if you go to a concert, that's when you really experience the power of the music. Like you can't, it's hard to like it because it doesn't hit the same way as his old shit did, you know, with the beats and everything like that. It's the whole atmosphere that it creates. Like when I went to go see was it St. Pablo on the St. Pablo tour, that joint was bananas. I mean, all it was, he was on a floating stage with a mask on. And I mean, dog, like just it's weird. I can't even explain it. Like I've never been to a concert where, you know what I'm saying? Like you get like that. Like I've been in a few concerts, but like it was weird. But it was cool though. And I could like listening to it, I could see how this one's gonna play that same way. Cause there's gonna be, I mean, I wish he would have done a lot more with that Pop Smoke because I thought that song was gonna be hard, but he didn't really go in.
That's on Pop Smoke's album.
But that's only that part on there too, though. On his though, it's not really. They didn't really dig into that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
Pop Smoke one.
Yeah, I feel like the beat should have dropped. Something different should have happened in that song to make it bananas.
There was
did you hear the Pop Smoke version? Did you hear that on Pop Smoke?
Yeah, I heard both.
Oh, okay, you ain't.
I got both.
Was definitely better.
That's part of the problem. It wasn't no beats. There ain't no.
Yeah.
I need some drums. I need some snare. I need some bass. It was none of that. It's just all synthesizer, all keyboard.
Yeah, I think that you have to experience it the way that he did when he made it in order to appreciate it. And that's what you do if you go to a concert, because you're gonna have the vibrations and everything happening. It's gonna be
theatrics.
It's different.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's just like listening to Phantom of the Opera on a CD and then going to it, and then you really get to appreciate it.
That's almost any show you go to is going to
exactly. That's like the verses with the locks, like the lyrics hit different. You know what I'm saying?
But still, though, they had their songs have a different quality to them where you can appreciate them right away. Like I feel like Kanye, like the last couple Kanye, you had to listen to like 5 times in order to find, all right, I like this one. I mean,
Pablo was dope. The other two, Wyoming.
Pablo was dope. Like, I think because of Panda, like Panda was, you know what I'm saying? Panda was that song.
Listen, I had to listen to this other songs
that's not what got me listening to the album. Wasn't that? That's for sure. That album was tough.
I thought Father, I Stretch My Hands, part 1 and 2 were the hardest ones on there.
It basically shows that we all have a different type of appreciation.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. You got to go way back to when he was rocking with Jay for me to just really have any kind of love.
You never let me down.
Yeah. But that's why
Pablo and all that.
Yeah.
I like Pablo.
The last album that worked for me was my Dark Twisted Fantasy. That was the last.
Yeah, I like that one too. A lot of people didn't like that one, but I like that one too.
And since then, I mean, I
liked 808s.
I like 808s.
And every time Kanye got something new coming out, I always be like, all right, I'm gonna give him a chance.
He's just
how many chances are we gonna give him though? How many chances do we give him?
He's
because this, I mean, is the album bad? The album is not bad. It's got about 8 good tracks on it. But when you wait for something like this,
and length of a motion picture, something on it better be good.
I mean, at the end of the day, he just opened up the door for Drake and Kendrick to shit on him.
That's what I'm waiting on,
mean,
baby. September 3rd.
I mean, he opened the door for Drake.
I don't need to.
I
want to wait anyways. I want to wait.
I don't know what.
That's
I don't know
Friday,
what,
right?
I don't need a leak. I want to wait. Yes, sir.
I heard one Drake one. I was like,
CLB.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I can't. I'm excited to hear Drake. See what happens.
I'm excited for Kendrick.
I'm locking in, bro. It's like a light skin national holiday.
Kendrick haven't gave no date, but I'm sure you probably looking at maybe October. He gonna let Drake and Kanye settle in, do their little thing, and he gonna drop a banger.
Yeah,
that shit better be fucking.
Because this year has been a disappointing year for hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Drake, there's gonna be a lot of pressure for his stuff to be bananas because you know, like once you pass, you had West Side Gun drop and Kanye, and I mean, I think Travis is gonna drop something soon, isn't he?
But Travis
like in the next
ain't gonna
month or two.
He's not gonna surpass numbers like
two
a Drake
tracks.
or
I don't know, man. Like
they said
Travis can do Kanye
nuts.
on Apple right now. Kanye is number one in 130 countries.
Yeah,
on Apple, number one in 130 countries.
Yeah,
I don't see anybody doing that. Drake may come close, and I don't even see that.
But they only predicting 350,000. I mean, even though that's a lot in today's music, but only 350,000 albums sold. Man,
who buys albums these days? I ain't bought albums.
Okay, I mean digital downloads, all that stuff, it all adds up. I mean,
digital downloads.
Right, the way they compute the numbers these days.
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, that's a lot, but then again, when you're thinking about Kanye, that's really not. I mean,
they predict what number did you say, Marcus?
350,000.
But if that's downloads as well,
that's everything.
I don't see that. I'd be very surprised if the number was that low.
Well,
I really would be.
That's what they're predicting already.
Are we talking just US or like globally?
Worldwide.
I want to see that. Oh yeah, I'd be surprised.
Listen,
but nothing. I mean, but nothing.
They'll come in. We'll see.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they're gonna try and compare them to whatever Drake numbers are, all that other stuff. But I had to listen to it like several times. Like,
I gotta disagree with Key. You need a certain ear for Ye's music. Here's the thing. We all are big fans of somebody. Right. I'm a Hove fan, and in my eyes, Hove can come out and just keep saying yippity doo, yippity yee for a whole goddamn album, and I'm gonna be like, man, it's classic because I love Hove. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got that artist or those artists that they love, and no matter what they do, in your mind, they always gonna be like, yeah, that's my shit. So
I haven't really felt any new Jay-Z like any of the past Jay-Z stuff. Yeah, Jay-Z was like my dude too, but then I'm like that 444.
Good music is good music though. Period. At the end of the day, good music is good music, and it's not having an ear for a certain artist. If you like good music, you like good music, no matter who it is. I mean, it could be an artist I ain't never even heard of, and they drop some dope music, and they could be somebody established, and I'm be like, damn, this shit is dope. But I mean, you play a Ye album and you don't know that's Ye, some of them songs you're gonna be like, man, what is this?
I think you do have some people who are like, for example, my wife is huge Kanye fan, huge. I think she's on the plane, everything. She literally, when it dropped from her flying out to California yesterday, she was like, yeah, I've listened to the album 8 times back to back to back to back.
Damn.
But she is like diehard Kanye forever, and she's just like Marcus. Like he could sit here and say, black people suck, the whole album with a beat, and she'd be like, damn, that's a banger, because she's just into.
Did you have to use that reference? I mean, that was.
Listen, I had to take it to that level. Like that's how he could say some dumb shit like that on the album with a beat, and she would be like, damn, this shit is album of the year, because she is that, and that's how some people are. Just like you said with Hov, he could say yippity do whatever over a beat, and you can be like, "This shit is hard."
He been saying yippity do,
who been saying yippity do?
Oh man,
man, what you talking about, Hov?
Man, 444 was not.
Yeah, that was not it, bro. Can't get jiggy to it.
The Carters was not.
I mean, that's the Carters. That's Beyonce album.
Well, I mean,
that's Beyonce. Okay, album for album next to Kanye and Jay-Z, album for album. Who you got?
Oh, come on now. Really?
If you got to even think about it, Kev, I don't even want to fuck with you.
Well, come on,
Before you
Kev.
can
No,
sit
you
there-
asking a
you
question.
sit up there and
I'm gonna
roll
sit
your
there.
eyes around your head. I can't even fuck with you. You name one album. You just said 444, which it may have 2 or 3 bangers. It didn't even have that many songs on the damn album. What, maybe 8? So it probably had 2 or 3 bangers on there.
I wasn't a fan
How many
of
other-
the Black
Oh,
album.
yeah. Now see
Oh,
Black
that.
like
album
the
was
Black
tough.
Fuck you.
No, Black album was
Fuck
tough.
you.
Oh,
Fuck.
come on.
Why
was
you
not-
sit up here and say that?
Even
Nah.
American Gangster was like
Yo,
Reasonable
and
Doubt.
that
I
was like
loved.
on some soundtrack shit.
Black
Um,
album shit
Hard
song.
Knock
Anything
Life,
I
that
like.
came out the last 5 years. What are you
You
talking
know,
about?
you know what? The one I
wasn't a
didn't really
fan.
like was
Oh
the
my God,
American
see?
Gangster song.
Nah,
What?
American Gangster was tough too, bro. You
I like
crazy.
I like
I
the
was a
American
big old
Go back
Gangster.
and listen to that shit again, bro. That's your homework.
Yeah, you know.
I wasn't a big fan
That's
of the
your homework,
Kanye Jay-Z joint.
What?
Watch the Throne.
Really?
Oh,
Did
Yeah,
you
I
like
went to that
Kanye?
concert,
Did you like Jay-Z R.
oh
Kelly?
my God.
I like the first that one the intro. That's about it.
That intro was.
Yeah, intro was
tough,
hard.
though, yeah. It got me like, oh shit.
I was
bro,
like,
this
I was
dog,
like, because
I ain't
that was the
gonna
only
lie.
thing that I could get on. I think it was LimeWire back then, and then it just kept repeating. I'm like, all right, you gonna have a song, and then
Yeah, you know, matter of fact, I'm gonna-
Blueprint.
hold up.
The first Blueprint was fire. Reasonable
Correct.
Doubt.
Blueprint 2 was a little weak.
Yeah, Blueprint 2 was weak.
Both
That's
sides.
the one that was the double, right? Blueprint 2.
Both sides.
Yeah, that's the problem. You
Didn't they
talking
have like a
about the
2-point
double?
something too?
That was the live.
It was the same
when
thing. They
did
just
the
added some
live.
tracks.
Yeah,
on
they
there.
just put a couple like
I'm sorry. You done lost my respect when it comes to music. I don't ever want to hear your opinion about no music.
I mean,
You
I'm not a
know,
fan of the
Black
black. I'm not a
album-
fan of the Black album. I'm
boy,
sorry,
Really? That's man.
and I'm not a fan of West Side Gun either anymore. Like I think he's had too many at bats to swing and
You know
miss.
what? I didn't think that was. It wasn't. You know what though? I'll say this about West. There hasn't. Well, you know, I'm from Buffalo. Let me be quiet. Somebody might be.
You know, when you think like, I mean, I'm just saying that like I like the Griselda sound, but like I think it's pretty much just Benny the Butcher and Conway, man. I mean,
Conway beat.
Conway,
coming through like
I
he
mean,
trying to
Conway,
kill everybody. Conway raps like he ain't made it yet. That's the thing with him.
yeah.
He's like, I'm still going hard, and he act like he's still in Buffalo and nobody know who he is, right? Benny,
So wait, let me ask
same
y'all this:
thing.
like, what new rappers do y'all like?
To me, like right now, Lil Baby is like that dude that's gonna carry the torch when all these old heads gone.
He
Lil
fire.
Baby is that dude.
You said
I
Lil
mean,
Baby or W?
Little Baby. I mean, I
Lil
like
Baby.
the Baby. I'm not gonna take nothing away from what he. I mean, I don't like what he did, but at the same time, I can't take away his talent. I mean, that's just like if that's the case, then I can't fuck with Kanye music either. If I'm a shit on,
I like Moneybag Yo. I like who else?
Shit.
Lil Durk. Lil Durk.
I mean, I like all them, but I can't. Lil Baby is on a whole nother level, way above those dudes.
Man, Lil Durk and King Von got a song that just bangs in my car. It's called was it Something
Yeah, I know.
Story? Man, that song bang.
Yeah,
It
What
was
song
like
is that?
Something Story.
Yeah,
It's called Something Story 2.
it's on my playlist.
But yeah,
Fine,
like
man.
man,
Text me. Text me.
Now, Word said Rhapsody. Rhapsody been around, but Rhapsody is like, I mean, she's so fucking underrated. Her last album, what was it? Eve? Some man.
Pooh Shiesty.
To me, that's like top 5 in the last 5 years of hip hop albums.
Pooh
I mean,
Shiesty going to he going to jail for the long haul.
Is it?
Yeah, he's on tape shooting at folks.
Oh.
Yeah, he's on video. I think it was Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah, he got arrested. I'm gonna go dark for a second. Let me I hear the TV on.
We could wrap up soon.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, because Marlo is preoccupied. He got light skin business going on over there. Somewhere.
Let me see.
I mean, we overtime. I got to make sure things are in order.
Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what this song is real quick because it's him.
Tyler created last album, dope. That's probably one of my favorite albums to drop this year.
Tyler Fire, man. Like, did you hear that freestyle with him and Funk Flex?
Nah,
Man, It's called Crazy
Childless.
Story 2.0. Man, you got to listen to it. Him and Funk Flex. It's a freestyle, and then he's over there hitting on Funk Flex. It's silly.
I forget about Corday, man. He working on his album, and I can't wait till that come out because Corday is that kid right there gonna do some things. He just got to be more consistent with his music releases. But
Mo, it's called Crazy Story.
Okay.
Where King Von and Lil Durk.
Looking at it now.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know what's crazy? Like, if you guys ever listened to $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly and Wallow,
The kid.
Man, like, yeah, they got a
Gilly is
podcast.
hilarious,
Man, them podcast is hilarious. Like
Gilly
the two of them
is
together, though, like you gotta check it out. But like they'll have like a showcase where they have like new music. So I mean, a lot of these young cats, you know, I'm never anywhere where they play their music, but like they'll play it on their show, so I can, you know what I'm saying, listen to it or whatever. Because otherwise, I mean, shoot, I don't know who. I mean, my kids don't play music in my car, so
yeah, word. Joyner Lucas is dope. Yeah, underrated. Definitely underrated.
Yep, agree. Tyler. Yeah, I'm on. I want to check out his album. He is a little
Tyler
weird dude.
They
But
was talking about. Yeah, they was talking
I do wanna
about.
hear his album.
They was boyfriends or whatever. I mean, I don't care about none of that though, man. If he sound dope, then it is what it is. I mean, Luther Vandross my favorite singer, and I know that nigga was. Ooh. That's my favorite singer though, man. Better not say nothing about no Luther.
When he woo, how that make you feel, kid?
Oh, make your hair pop off.
Now we know what happened.
Oh man, you can't. Luther can sing, man. George Michael was dope too.
A big Luther.
I'm a Stevie Wonder fan all day, so everybody else come after Stevie. Stevie the GOAT.
I'll see what I can do.
Stevie the GOAT.
You taking Stevie over Luther?
Yeah. Musically, yeah.
Man,
All day.
I can't do that, man.
All day.
I gotta
No, you too light skinned, Ma. Don't try it.
You gonna come out the barge?
Yeah, there you go.
The barge is dope too.
Yeah, the barge is dope, man. See, what you talking about?
The barge is dope.
God. Yeah.
That nigga
got
was
it.
dripping. He was the first nigga with drip.
How stupid.
Yeah, the boys, that was the group, man.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Y'all finna make me go back and play some oldies.
Chico the bar.
Chico was new school. He wasn't with the group. It was L and James,
El DeBarge,
Bunny. Yeah, Chico didn't make the group. He was too young. Plus, he was in jail and shit.
George Michael Luther.
Kev say Luther over Prince. Yeah, boy, I'll slap Kev.
I don't know, man. I mean, I like both. It'd be hard to put them up against each other because they're different type of singers, though. I mean, you got one that's a pop singer and one's just straight up R&B. So they got different wheelhouses. All depends on what you're in the mood for. You know what I'm saying? You might have some diamonds and pearls, or you know what I'm saying. You might want to.
Stevie and Prince on 1A and 1B. Period.
I would take Prince over Stevie.
1A and 1B. Musically, geniuses. I mean, of course, I'm taking Prince first. I mean, that's the GOAT.
Yeah, of course.
That's the GOAT.
I remember when you used to dress like him, and you had them chaps, the cheeks.
Oh gosh! All right, y'all, come on.
All right.
Oh yeah, I gave him 5 more minutes.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, y'all.
I gave 45.
Nah, word, I don't mess with Lizzo. There's something wrong with that chick, man. And she from my city too. I don't mess with her. She a weirdo. All right, let's wrap it up. Who got it? Let's go.
Shout out to you fellas. Shout out to the chat. God bless. Thank you. Good night. Download that. Boom. Next.
Well, damn.
Hey, short and sweet. I got Nick.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it, bro. 9:15. I'm saying. Yeah, man, we got adult thing to do. But no, usual suspects. Appreciate y'all kicking it with us here on another Monday. A little overtime for you. Appreciate all the interaction. Shout out to the panel. As always, everyone be safe out there. It's Labor Day weekend, you know what I'm saying? So, back to school in New Jersey, back to school in a lot of places.
We've been back to school. This is week 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Or 3.
It's already been back to school in a lot of places. Back to school next week in New Jersey. So yeah, everyone be safe, man. Much love.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out everybody who shouted us out. Shout out to the homie KB Fresh Kicks, Kev, Rep Milwaukee 414, Jason. He don't like his government out there, like everybody don't know it. Shout out to Hot Dog and the Retro Talk Forum. Make sure y'all check them out. They weren't on last night because of the hurricane, so hopefully everybody that's in the affected areas, everybody's good. Shout out to I think that's everybody, but special shout out to Who Has the Heat. They allowed me to come on the show on Saturday. Had a great time. We was just in there chopping it up and laughing all night long. So make sure y'all go ahead and check their battles out on Saturdays. Sometimes they run the two battles, and then make sure you go ahead and check out channel Chilltown. I know he's doing the big battles. I didn't get a chance to check out the one on Friday, but I heard it was long. But yeah, and then also check out Yunte and Tony C on the Trap House. I think LaShawn Terry's on there too.
They got the LaShawn.
LaShawn and okay.
I keep forgetting to get the name of. I watch it, but I can't remember the name because it's long as hell.
Yeah, I gotta start watching again, man. I stepped away from the YouTube because I got stuck in that TikTok watching them damn TikTok
vortex.
Man, it's just like it's just you just go boom, 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 boom.
Shit, I be missing everything. Come on, old ass be falling asleep taking naps and shit like I did today. But
man, I wish I could have taken a nap. I ain't taking a nap in a minute.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, shout out to the usual suspects again. Appreciate y'all for coming through.
And the mature kids too. Sorry.
Yeah, especially a lot of y'all are dealing with this weather situation, and y'all still came to hang out with us. Prayers to everybody who's dealing with what's going on, and hopefully everybody come out of this okay. Like Kev said, just run down again real quick. Trap House. Let Me Hold Something with Tony C, the mature kids on Sundays. Also Retro Talk Forum on Sunday. Wednesday, you got Talking Kicks. Who Has the Heat, of course, with they sneaker battle. Man, just everybody. Like I say every week, man, just keep on showing love to everybody. Let's keep all of our platforms growing, so our true sneakerheads can get our word out there instead of some of those fraudulent shows with those fraudulent people with those fraudulent kicks. Go check out Maul's stories today.
Message.
About to have our own version. We're gonna start calling out the fake sneakerheads.
Check out Sneakerbox Radio 2, C's and them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the OGs as well as the Kick Squad with My Kicks and Swagoo. Go check them out. They pop up all the time. They'll probably be on one day this week doing a live cop. So make sure y'all go give them a follow as well, man. But with that being said, again, like I said, everybody be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Much love to all y'all, and we'll see y'all Monday.
Peace.